the top 10 anime games for anime fans. Our first game on the list is Fire Emblem, Three Houses. Fire Emblem, Three Houses, a game that draws you into its world from the moment you start playing, presents a magical academy in the best way possible, both from a dark and a light perspective. With its variety of tasks and gameplay freedom, it manages to sit on the top of the best anime games list. Our second game is Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Naruto, of course, is not forgotten. Ninja Storm 4, the fourth game in the Storm series, has the potential to be the best fighting game among anime games with its successful controls and character animations. We are expecting announcements about continuation games in the near future. Our third game is Astro Boy Omega Factor. This game, which was released for Game Boy Advance, was famous for conveying the plot to the player. It was one of the most popular games of the Game Boy era, and it rendered the visual style of the Astro Boy anime in pixels, creating a wonderful art design. Our fourth game is Persona 5 Royal. A Persona game was definitely a must-have on this list. The Persona series, which is at the forefront of JRPG series, presents itself as a game rich in content. The high level of storytelling and the likelihood of getting lost in it while playing are very high. Our fifth game is Tales of Rising. Tales of Arise, which tells a tyranny of 300 years, becomes a production that receives full marks from critics. Arise, which is a very good production with in-game tasks and story flow, undoubtedly brought a different fame to Bandai Namco. Our sixth game is Catherine, Full Body. Even though the original Catherine is like an art piece, the remake turns it into a masterpiece. Thanks to the addition of a third romantic interest in Full Body, the game's story and choices diversify. Our seventh game is Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Both a detective story and a visual novel. Danganronpa stands out with its story of a school that has turned into a prison and its mysteries. In addition to the visual novel style, it offers an entertaining experience with side quests set up to find mini tasks and clues. Our eighth game is Enai no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Enai no Kuni, which cannot be contained by critics, has managed to mesmerize players with its wonderful story and tasks that give the feeling of reading a book. In 2019, it was released on the market in a more seamless way with its remastered version. Our ninth game, Dragon Quest V, Hand of the Heavenly Bride. The game, which stands out with its great tasks and story, was the first Dragon Quest game to be released for the SNES. Afterwards, it was also released for the PlayStation 2 and then for Android and iOS devices, thanks to its success. Our latest game is Dragon Ball Z, Kakarot. Even though it was criticized by the players when it first came out, it maintains its place among the best anime games with the updates and in-game activities it brings today. You will witness the power of Goku and other Z warriors.